What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another Matthew Perry 2 video. We're going to go over my dividend portfolio in this video. I want to talk about what my portfolio looks like, how much I'm up on the portfolio when it comes to just gains within the position, as well as how much I made in dividends over the last month, over the month of April. And I think it's always amazing when you can get free money in a way. I heard I don't know what the quote is. I'm misquoting it by a lot probably, but it all comes down to the same thing, which is Mark Cuban said that if you're holding a position, it's better to be paid for holding that position than to not be, right? So that's the way that I looked at it. And as I saw the opportunity to be paid for positions, I started weighing my options and I said, should I go with, standard, companies that pay a dividend, or should I go with ETFs that are kind of all encompassing that will pay a lower dividend and have lower growth and will be more of a consistent mover. And that's what I ended up going with is the latter, which would be the ETFs and REITs and all of that. So let's talk about my portfolio and what I do hold, what I plan to invest more money into as we get into the next month, and just all of the above. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. Now, let's go into my Robinhood account, which is where my dividend portfolio is. Robinhood, I'm currently standing at $47,852.64. We're seeing it up about $379 over the last day. Just today, it's up 300 plus dollars, almost $400, almost 1%. And if we look at the last week, it's up $250. So it has kind of dipped. It was up quite a bit, up $370, then dipped down to being actually down $324, and then it ended up picking up to where it is right now, up now $248 over the last week. If we look at the last month, it's down $250 from where we were previously, which again we were up a lot higher when it comes to overall. But you see it up 281. But then we go to the last 3 months, we're up $445 or about 1%. Year to date, $283. Overall, within the last full year, it's up 2%, which is $934.99. And all history, you're looking at basically the same thing, which is $954, around 2%. So ultimately, we are up a decent amount, which is fantastic. I would love to see it up a lot more because obviously throughout a year, which we haven't had a year, we've only had, maybe 4 or 5 months, something like that, 6 months. So I would like to see it somewhere around 8% in what I'm gaining, but know that the percentage may be skewed because I continue to average into the position, whether it's at a higher point or it's at a lower point. So it may be skewed as I continue to add more into it. My goal for this year was to basically get up to $40,000 ish. We are over that goal. We met the goal of having $2,000 per month in a matter of, just what, four months total, which is amazing to get to that point. And now we have more and more that we can invest into, and we can have a new goal. I think my higher tier goal was $50,000. And now my maximum goal for this year would be to provide this portfolio with around $100,000. So then we can see these dividends start to churn in quite a bit, as well as the gains within the account start to increase as well. But if we look at what I did invest into recently, some of the bigger ones that I do hold, you have Realty Income that I have 100 shares. Or if we look at the total equity, we're looking at $5,500 that I've invested into there. SPHD, which is the most, I have $13,230 that's invested into this position. Then I have 8,000 into SCHD. I have 5,000 into FDVV. And then I also have about 6,000 into JEPI, which I plan on investing a little bit more into. And, others will vary, right? VYM is around $6,000 as well. So I will continue to invest more and more into different different ETFs and different positions, totaling $47,838. But what you came here for is not just the gains within a position, even though that is a very important piece. You want to make sure that your dividend portfolio is positive, because if your dividend portfolio isn't positive, then now that's eating into how much you can gain within the dividends that you're getting from these companies or these ETFs. So you have to make sure that things are positive, because then everything that you gained in dividends could be completely wiped away. Does that make sense? So with that being said, let's go into my account really quick. I'm actually going to bring the screen back up, and then we're going to go into my account. We're going to go into history, and then we're going to sort it by dividends, and you're going to see how much I made in dividends for this last month. You see that the recent history, April 26th, April 15th, April 15th, and April 4th, I've only received 4 dividends over this month. JP Morgan Equity Premium Income, which is JEPI, I've received $3.45. This is before I invested a little bit more into it. Realty Income, I received $25, which is around what I expected. SPHD, I received $28.21. This is not what I expected to receive. It's a little bit lower, but this also, I've invested a lot of money over this last month into SPHD, so that does make sense. I also have Dow Jones Industrial Average ETF that I also received $2.13 from. If we go into my dividend tracker, which is where I track all of my dividends and kind of project out exactly what I plan to gain as we see the certain values of things, currently sitting at $47,000, and you see how everything is kind of adjusted here. But if we look at how much I've gained in dividends, I received $25 here. The expected was $25. You see how this has risen to about $55. So next month, I expect to receive somewhere around this level of $50-ish, but it's $28 for this month, $3 for JEPI, and $2 for DIA, totaling $59.59, which is phenomenal. Not as high as it was last month at $121.39, but we had basically every dividend that was paid out to us during that month. That was one of the higher months, which we should now expect somewhere around $311 or so from the overall amount, or $317 now from the overall amount on those busy months. But things look great. I'm growing steadily. I'm adding more to the dividend portfolio, not overdoing it. The only amount that I added this month was yesterday, was $1,000 so far. I do plan on adding at least $2,000 this month, which may end up happening. The next $1,000 may end up happening in the next couple of days or so. But it all depends of how much money I do make in different passive income sources in different areas that I can invest into this place here. But my ultimate goal, I would love this to get up to a point where I can gain $1,000 a month in dividends, $2,000 a month in dividends, $3,000 a month in dividends. And I think that will be that last point. If I can continue to grow that to a level of 4,000, 5,000 per month in dividends, I would be ecstatic. But I want to make sure I have a little bit more. I need to find other plays that are monthly dividend plays that are as consistent as, ticker symbol O and SPHD and JEPI, which I don't have any right now. And maybe I'll make a video for. But let me know what you think about my dividend portfolio. $47,000, not too shabby for, maybe a few months, 4 or 5 months. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.